Welcome back, CineDesis. We are back for part 2 of our reaction to Commando. I'm Michael BOOSE. This is Brandon SHEALY.
Yes.
Let's get into it. Here we go.
तुम हो कौन?
I'm in love
I'm no one.
with everyone. Commando.
मतलब कमांडो था या अभी भी हूँ
I don't know, really. Oh, wow, there you go.
Yeah.
He's still figuring it out.
All right, you got your crew. Let's see.
They look nervous.
They do not look confident. Look at that shot, man.
Right, great, with the haze and oh my god.
कल शाम को तूने धमकाया था आज अर्ली मॉर्निंग साडा मूड बन
Light
गया
coming in.
जहाँ भी है ना बता के उत्थे ही सरेंडर कर दे
जहाँ है वहीं रुक
I'll come
मेरे
to you.
पीछे आया तो यहाँ लटकेगा नहीं
Live.
डर गया यार मैं तो
You should be.
अच्छा सुन 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 एक वधिया है दिमाग में
Okay, another joke.
जवाब ना शाम को तेरा तो पहला बता दूंगा
Oh, thanks. I await the answer with bated breath.
Yeah, can't wait.
हंसी मुझे तेरी बातों से ही आ रही है सुन
I don't think this
You
man's
make me
laughed
laugh.
his entire
Okay,
life.
He hasn't even broken a smile.
कभी आदमी लेके निकलता है कभी कुत्ते अकेले निकला कर मर्द होने का एहसास हो जाएगा
शाम तक
Yeah, why don't you try
पता
that?
चल
Yeah.
जाना मर्द कौन है
Oh, I love that he's crushing his manhood.
शाम को तेरे मर्द होने की गलतफहमी भी दूर कर देता हूँ
Damn.
I'll make sure you know you're not a man.
Turns off radio so he can't get a final word in.
I'm angry. This guy's a good villain.
He does really, really well.
इतने बंदे बहुत ने
जी
और तुम्हारा करके बम्बू पे बंद के लेके वहाँ
You keep saying that, but
It hasn't worked out yet.
yeah, I don't have.
This is not enough men.
No, that's not enough. That's about as many dudes as you had last time. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Just put into one group.
Yep.
फिर तो जरूर
Oh my god.
A for effort.
Yeah, I love it.
हंसी नहीं आई तुम्हें मुझ पे? ओह, मैं तो भूल ही गई। तुम तो हंसते ही नहीं हो। बस शोक सभा में बैठे रहने वाली फीलिंग देते रहते हो।
My ironed face.
इसमें हंसने की क्या बात है अच्छा है तुमने अपने आप को बचाने की जिम्मेदारी उठा ली
There you go.
Wow. He's like, good. Let's work for me then.
Yep. You take half, I'll take half.
Yeah.
बदमाशों की पलटन देखते ही तुम्हारे मुंह में ना पानी आ जाता है। झट से उन्हें गंदे कपड़ों की तरह धो डालते हो। मेरे लिए कोई बचने वाला ही कहाँ है?
That has been under ideal circumstances.
वो तो मैंने सोचा था कि सुबह-सुबह एक्सरसाइज करना कोई बुरी बात नहीं होती।
Yeah, right.
That is true.
But also true.
मैं भी एक्सरसाइज के बारे में किसे ज्ञान दे रही हूँ? तुम तो एक्सरसाइज के फायदों का चलता फिरता हो।
Not lying.
Walking, talking example of health.
वो क्या है?
Knife.
चाकू है चलाना सिखाऊं
नहीं नहीं।
Yes.
काम आएगा ऐसे
Oh my God.
Jesus.
She just herself.
या फिर ये दो उंगलियां नाक में डाल के इतनी जोर से खींच दो
These are
Yeah.
good lessons
Yeah,
for
those
you.
are really good lessons.
छी, मेरे को नहीं करना ये सब यार।
So then take the knife.
There you go.
सिर्फ रखना मत जरूरत पड़ी तो चलाना
It's a pretty tall order, you know?
Yeah.
चलो चलो, मुझे बहुत भूख लग रही है। वैसे भी तुम्हारे और डिस्कवरी
Hunt me a deer, wild man.
क्या है?
You and the Animals on Discovery Channel.
आपका ये करणवीर डोगरा चाइनीज एजेंट की तरह बिहेव कर रहा है। दिलेर कोट बस स्टैंड पे कुछ लोगों को जख्मी कर दिया।
Oh my god.
एक लड़की को जंगल में मार दिया। इससे पहले कि
It's
कुछ
getting
और करे,
painted in the wrong way.
Yeah.
बिना किसी
No
मिलिट्री
way.
कोर्ट ऑफ इंक्वायरी के सर
इंक्वायरी मैंने कर ली है।
I don't like this guy.
Yeah, you're the one who abandoned him to the Chinese prison in the
You
first
created,
place.
yeah, created this.
हेलो
These is buddies from the Commandos. Oh, never mind.
This is a real,
Yeah.
this is a real talented dude.
This is the guy that's actually
have
going
some work
to,
to
I'm gonna miss you.
नो आई प्रॉमिस यू वोंट
I promise you won't.
I'll be back by dinner, baby. What? Oh! That's why she
Oh.
won't miss him.
Oh my god.
What?
Damn, dude.
बाजी कल
He's
सुबह जिस
evil.
आदमी के साथ आपका पंगा हुआ था वो एक फौजी है और उसके यूनिट के लोग उसे ढूंढ रहे हैं।
तो दलेर कोट
That
की
was
सैर
crazy.
करा उसको ढूंढने के बहाने और शाम को दलेर कोट चौक पे ले आई
Uh-huh.
He's so confident he's
He
going to
is-
have them there in the
yeah,
evening.
he's Stuck on that.
इसके साथ साथ ये भी है। अच्छा एक बात सुनो, पठानकोट जाने से पहले ना अपना एड्रेस बता दे जाना, लड़कियों की लाइन लगवा दूंगी।
I don't have time for that.
We eating the fish raw?
Yep. Sushi.
अगर मैं वाटरफॉल के नीचे कर रही होती ना, तब भी तो मुझे नहीं देगी। बताओ ना क्या है? हैं? हैं? हैं?
वो जंगली बिल्लियां भी कुछ कुछ ऐसे ही मछलियां खाती हैं।
That's all I was thinking.
बड़ा पता है तुम्हें जंगली बिल्लियों के बारे में?
She's like, you've seen,
I like
seen your fair
cougars,
share,
actually.
huh? Like, where do you even start? This place is vast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
There's your booby trap.
Everybody watch out. Everybody watch where you step.
He's mad already. No.
Oh, God, not the
Oh!
trap. Whee!
See you guys. I
That'd
love
be
it.
terrifying.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Tripwire. No.
God.
Ooh.
Damn, he got that whole place rigged up.
Yeah. You gave him all night to set traps.
Yep.
Oh, come on. You're not falling for that, are you?
Oh, it's a piece of her shirt.
It must have just fallen here.
ओ फौजी भले ही गलती ना करदा हो,
That's right.
निशानी ना छड़दा हो, पर मेरी सिमरत तो मेरे लिए निशानी छड़ गई एमपी।
I feel like she didn't leave that.
Yeah. I know he's going to probably do the Rambo thing. He's going to put a piece of her material on her,
Yeah,
on himself.
right.
एक मिनट, ये शर्ट कहाँ पड़ी?
Oh,
Oh,
nope.
no, never mind.
It really was her mistake. Oh, my God.
We gotta find some way to cover our scent. Oh,
Quick,
God,
take
wow.
your clothes off. Tough to
Running.
outrun
Oh, my
dogs.
God, they're getting close.
Damn, they are running a distance.
They are. All right, there's the water.
Okay. You could throw them off here. Ah, smart. Smart,
You
smart.
had time for that?
They seemed like they were right
Yeah,
there,
the dogs
right?
were like right behind them.
You better hurry up.
Yeah, better get across the water before the dogs
Yeah.
like, see you.
You're slowed down by the rocks. Where'd they go?
Where'd they go? You lost them.
Oh, let's stop for a drink.
Yep.
Got it.
Puppy dogs are like, it's cold in the water. I don't feel like going across.
I promise they're right here somewhere.
I smell them like kind of right here. Maybe they're buried in the sand.
सारा खेल जानता है। कुत्ते 8 के आंकड़े में उलझ के रह गए हैं और बाकी काम पानी ने कर दिया है।
Oh, good try.
छोरी साथ में है तो पहाड़ के ऊपर से तो ना जाएगा छोरा, जंगल का रास्ता ही पकड़ेगा। हम पहाड़ के रास्ते से उन्हें सामने से घेर ले तो
He has good trackers with
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
दसो जी की चाहिए ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹ ਜੀ ਇਹ ਤੇ ਬੜਾ ਹੀ ਕਮਾਲ ਦਾ ਬੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਜੀ ਕੱਲ ਇਹ ਕੀ ਕੁੱਟਿਆ
An impressive physical specimen. Oh, is that guy no longer?
Oh, man.
Damn.
How dare you compliment
Yeah,
him?
right? What?
देख लिया तो चौकन्ने हो जाएंगे।
You don't want to alert that guy.
Okay, where are we?
Oh.
Yo, the way they just appear out of the trees,
Right.
that was so cool. All right, we make a plan.
This fog is just making it so much better. Ah!
Nice.
Hey! Boom! Great! Oh, he got a third one.
Combo.
Yeah. I like the sound on that one. Bam!
Stay behind the rock, girlfriend.
Yep. Don't move. That's funny. Yes! Look at this takedown. Yeah!
Straight to the ground.
Great takedown. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh!
Nice, nice. And then just leverage
That's
it down.
good.
That was
That's good. I like it. I haven't seen that one. Bring him on.
Oh.
Oh, now I got a weapon. Oh, never mind.
Use his weapon so good they break.
You're back up again?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you should have stayed down after the gut punch, my guy.
Okay. Oh!
Really should have stayed down after the gut punch.
Yeah, bad decision.
Oof.
Give me that. You don't do it.
Oh my god.
Boss man's gonna be mad.
Oh my god. Yeah, he just.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Damn.
He just stood there and watched her just decimate that dude. Oh my god, that's two.
She's doing it.
Oh, you're just gonna let him go?
Yeah. That's smart.
I guess he's wounded.
Yeah.
शेर को दो हो तब भी शिकारी उसे पकड़ने की हिम्मत नहीं करते हैं और तू शिकारी क्या शिकारी कुत्ता भी नहीं है
Oh.
तेरे जुमले ना बहुत चोट कर जाते फौजी फिर मैंने गुस्सा आंदा है
मेरी चोट भी असर करती है फिर गुस्सा नहीं आती है
You won't get angry, you'll get killed. I like that.
नदी में कूदने का बहुत शौक है ना तुझे
Oh? Are you going to give him an out? That was a mistake.
Wow, that was a mistake. Oh my god, never mind. That was a hell of a
Wow.
throw. Go confirm. Go confirm.
You better.
The biggest villain mistake is not confirming.
वो सुबह वाला जोक सुनाना भूल गए यार
That's right.
Oh man.
क्या फॉर्मेलिटी पर पाजी चौक पे किन्नु
There we go.
It's like I told everybody.
इतना हाँ कमीने हो यार तुम उन तक डुप्लीकेट भी नहीं लग रही
Oh,
Oh my
jeez.
god.
और पैरी पहनना पड़ जाए जी बिहारी लख लख बधाइयाँ
Oh yeah, thanks. Super happy.
Feel great.
Yeah, you guys didn't confirm. He's not done. He's not done.
No way.
मैं कनाडा से दलजीत बोल रहा हूँ क्या हुआ आपने तो कहा था सिमरत एक दिन में शिमला पहुंच के मुझे फोन करेगी उसका वीजा करवाना था ना
Oh.
वो कमीना एक है ना घर पे नजर लगाए बैठा था
Oh, they knew about her running away.
सिमरत के भाग जाने की खबर उसे पता चल गई
He's been working for them?
के पाजी के लिए
No
खबर है
way.
वो तो काके 10
What?
सिमरत साहब की मर्जी से भागी है
What?
Oh, come on.
परजाई को उसी के बाप ने भगाया कनाडा भेजने की तैयारी थी
Now the family's gonna get it.
Yep.
Oh, man.
No.
जबरदस्ती दिखाई एनु सब गलती दा एहसास होना चाहिए और चढ़ा ले उसके बाद ट्रक
Shit.
एमपी कुकी तो रह गया
What?
शक नहीं होगा अकेला कैसे
हाँ पाजी
Oh, no.
Oh. Well, so much for loyalty.
Yeah.
None of his men are safe.
No.
He's gonna come in and stop it, right?
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
मेरे जाने के बाद इस रावण को देख लेना अपने घरों से बाहर आके अपनी सिमरत नु अपने नाल लेके आया हूं मैं
भाग के देख लिया ना सिमरत क्या मिला
Wow, look at that bed.
Yeah, wow.
Amazing.
अब समझौता कर ले सिमरत तब शायद कर भी लेती
I don't compromise.
Yeah, I will never compromise.
कोई नहीं आने वाला सिमरत कोई काम अधूरा छोड़ने की आदत नहीं है
He never leaves any job. She's got full faith.
Yeah.
खत्म वो करेगा
Wow.
Friend is like, what are you talking about?
करण आएगा वो
Karan
आएगा
will be here. Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh, some people helped him out. Cool.
You know, if the water was cold enough, it might have slowed his bleeding and body function down enough that he survived. You know, based on my years of combat survival training.
Do tell. Yes. That's good. They dug the bullet out.
Yep. Took care of him.
Damn.
Wow, look at him go.
Water pipe.
So much for Itsy Bitsy Spider.
You're dead. Yo! That guy didn't see that one coming.
No, he did not. That was an incredible jump.
Yes.
Just stay down, man.
Oh! I like that.
Jump.
Damn.
Stay down.
The second story. Yes.
Woo. Oh my God.
He's like, I'm not getting shot again. Screw that.
Oh my God.
Oh, you caught one too.
Yep. He's already here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
my God, that jump.
I didn't know there was a drop right there.
I know.
Shh. Bring it. Ah.
Oh, into the pole.
Hold.
Yeah, good luck. What are they going to do for you?
MP. Baji.
Oh, no. He's... Oh, yeah.
Get that out of my face.
Come on now. You know better. Ooh, that's a good fall.
Ow. And that man's not getting up anytime soon.
नहीं मिली गेम दाव लेवल तो पार ही नहीं किया मुझे इसके बाद प्रिंसेस मिल दी है
She's in another castle.
I knew he'd be back. Oh, she said. Oh.
Yep. She's like, I've got nothing left to lose, man.
बीच द लेवल पार करना पड़ेगा
Oh, I forgot about him.
Yeah.
ते तुसी मारांगा खेल लो ਆਪਾਂ ਚੱਲਦੇ ਆ next level
It's like, snap out of it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Is he actually going to present a challenge?
He better.
Ooh.
Oh, he's tough. Oh, God.
My God.
Yeah.
Damn. Got to give him a few hits, a few free ones, you know. Make him feel good.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ow.
Oh,
Ow.
he's ruthless. Yeah. Oh,
wow.
Damn. He's a tough one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dang.
That's a strong dude right there.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
All right, we're coming back. Oh,
Whee!
Okay, good thing that table's there.
Yeah, thank God.
They're squaring up.
Yeah. All right, round two, go.
Okay, now I see what you got. Ooh, that was good. Yeah. Oh, nice one. Nice one.
Oh, the fingers.
Yeah. Look at that reversal there.
The arm.
Bow. Crack it. Oh, he got out of it.
Slid out. Uh-oh. He's getting a little droopy-eyed.
Uh-huh.
One too many hits in the dome.
That was a big one. I'm ready to go again.
Come on, man. You're looking way worse for wear. Like,
I
just
know.
go down and
Thought
stay
you were
down.
tough and stuff. Oh, look at this takedown.
Yo.
Look at this takedown.
That was sweet.
Oh, I like that.
Nice.
That was a nice finish. Yeah.
That was solid. That was good. Are you gonna fight him?
That's a bad mistake.
Yeah, don't do that.
Have you not seen this guy?
Oh my God.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if he was gonna be an actual fight or not.
No.
That's hilarious.
he's too much of a... Break more bones.
Yeet.
All right, where are we taking you?
Get in. Are we taking him to the square?
Oh,
for everybody to see?
Oh,
That'd be my
good.
move. you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
हाँ मंत्री जी से बात कराइए और कहिए कि दिलेर कोर्ट में उसने फिर से स्ट्राइक किया है
आप क्या दिलेर कोट फूंकने का वेट कर रहे हैं आप टीम भेजिए दिलेर कोट
What? A team?
No, he's just doing his best. The people should no longer fear.
No,
the people need no longer fear.
They need to come out and beat him. Throw him to the mob.
ऐसे 10,000 मामूली गुंडों ने 100 करोड़ को दबा के रखा है क्योंकि पब्लिक भूल गई है कि पब्लिक से बड़ा गुंडा हो ही नहीं सकता
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Mob mentality. Mob mentality.
एक मार के देखो समझ जाओगे कि इनकी ताकत तुम्हारा डर ही है
Yeah.
It's about everybody gonna line up to slap him.
Uh-huh.
गलती कर दी तुझे भी गड्डी में बैठा देना चेदा करे
Oh, yes!
Atta girl.
डेट आ गई है तेरी
Your expiry date has come.
वरना थप्पड़ के साथ-साथ जूती भी खाएगा।
Let's go,
yes.
girl.
I love her.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
I will not, in fact. Thank you very much. Do it. Come on. In front of everybody.
See what happens.
In cold blood.
Uh-huh.
Stop it!
Yeah!
Yeah!
Colonel!
Thank God.
ये केस हमारा है।
केस भी हमारा, आदमी भी हमारा, और देश भी हमारा।
Military jurisdiction, baby.
जो शुरू किया है उसे खत्म करो।
Go on. Continue beating the snot out of this man.
Do what you gotta do.
We got you. Oh my God. Oh my God.
एकदम चंगा बंदा पड़ता।
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
sure, yeah.
You will, yeah.
तेरा धूरा वाला सुनते जा।
Oh, yeah, okay.
तो बंता ने संता के कान में ऐसा क्या कहा कि वो
Oh my God.
डिशक्याओं
पुतली का ढोंग करके पुतलियों की तरह नचाया इसने तुम्हें।
They were just,
कहानियों से डरो मत।
they
अपनी
were
कहानियां बनाओ,
just
फिर डराओ।
contacts. Wow.
Manipulation, man.
Wow. It's like, take me away.
I didn't expect that. Free to go.
Go with your woman.
जो तुम्हारे बाबूजी किया करते थे इन लोगों के लिए वही करो।
Stand up.
सबके बारे
Yeah.
में सोच लिया, बता भी दिया। अपने मेरे बारे में ना कुछ सोचा ना बताया।
वही तो करना है यहाँ से जाने के बाद।
क्या?
तुम्हारे बारे में सोचना है।
Oh, good one.
इंतजार करने के लिए कह रहा हूँ।
Oh, she's
By
like,
the way,
hell
कैप्टन
yeah.
करमवीर सिंह डोगरा, 9 पैरा कमांडो। कई लोग प्यार से मुझे सन्नाटा सिंह भी कहते हैं।
The silent man.
Opposites attract for sure.
लोग प्यार से मुझे
बकबक क्वीन बुलाते होंगे।
नहीं, लेकिन
But you can. Call it a
I'm
pet
okay
name.
with that.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want, silent
The
man.
blabbering queen.
That was amazing.
I enjoyed that.
It was really, really
Yeah.
good. Yeah, he was phenomenal. The action sequences were incredible.
Yeah, it was. Simple story.
Very
but it
simple.
worked. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's like the classic story that you just see in movies. It's like one of the oldest stories ever done. Guy
Right.
meets girl, guy defends girl. It's the knight in shining armor thing.
Yeah.
You know,
it
but
is.
like, there's a reason why it's such a staple of modern storytelling.
Yeah,
It's because
it really-
it works well.
Even though you know kind of how it's going to go, you still don't know the details, and they kind of flesh themselves out.
Exactly. It's a simple frame to plug whatever other story you want to put in there.
Yeah.
You know?
And a good outlet for good action.
I was expecting his like commando unit to come into play a little bit more.
Yeah.
At least earlier on. Because again, I made the mention of like when he was pulled out of the river and stuff and they were pulling the bullet out of him.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh, is that his like commando unit? And then they're going to like help him infiltrate and come back.
Yeah, that's the thing. They didn't really, I'm guessing they're just locals.
Yeah,
that
yeah, I
pulled him
guess
out,
so. But they didn't really talk about it.
No explanation at all. We probably could have used a little bit of that.
Yeah, I mean, like, if I were the one writing or I was the one telling the story, I might have had a little bit more of an explanation.
Yeah.
Maybe some sort of, like, camaraderie thing there or something.
A little.
Not that it detracted from the story overall, but...
No.
Like, I think it would have been a nice little, I guess... added bonus there. And like nice to see like his comrades come and be like, don't worry, we believe you.
Yeah.
Kind of thing, you know?
In the end, Colonel came in, though, and totally supported him, which he did the whole movie.
Yes.
But
yes,
it was nice to see him do that in person in front of everyone. Man.
It was important to get that support.
Yeah.
But this was great. Very, very well shot. I don't think we shut up about the locations in the shots. Like,
you don't always see that from an action film.
No, it's true.
It's mostly about the action. But the cinematography was fantastic. The lighting was great.
Yeah, especially all of the sequences in the jungle. I don't know where they found like this beautiful place free of undergrowth, but like the trees and the way the light was coming through the haze at all times.
It was
and
good.
That was a beautiful shot. Like that almost felt like a fantasy set.
Yeah.
You know, like you could see the hobbits from Lord of the Rings running through there.
No, it wasn't like an action film setup at all. And some of those shots, like the creative shots, like I really did love that tree shot.
Oh yeah, the
going
like, kind of coming down
from
the tree.
above,
Part of me was almost imagining like some sort of giant spider coming in off of frame because that's how that shot feels. You don't ever really see that shot in modern movies unless something is like crawling down from above.
Right.
So to use it in just a normal like, oh, he's looking around and kind of trying to make sure everything's okay sequence is a really interesting choice.
Yeah, the only way I could see that maybe being even better is if we started above the canopy and kind of revealed where they were. But no, it was excellent. And I didn't even know they were in the tree. I just thought they were at the bottom, fork of the tree.
You don't get like kind of a concept of how high up they are until they go to that other wide shot.
Yeah,
and then you're
they
like,
were up there.
Whoa.
And I don't know how they climbed up there. Pretty impressive. Yeah, no.
In my experience of tree climbing, anytime you hit like a flared like trunk or anything like that, you're like, well,
that's it.
That's it for me.
I'm on the way back down.
Yeah. This is as high as I go. I'm going back down.
No, the directing, the setup of the shots was great. I really liked the villain was excellent.
Oh my God, he was great.
He was a scary dude.
Phenomenal.
That shot though, when they were on the bridge and he was sitting on the chair on top of the hood of the Jeep, I don't know. I really loved that shot.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. It speaks to like his confidence, and it kind of talks about who he is and as a villain.
Yeah.
Because, our guy is constantly talking about how, like, he's just one dude. If you're afraid of him, that gives him all the power. So he's sitting there on this bridge, right, surrounded by all these guys, acting like he's the toughest man on planet Earth. And then he's
his
all like...
expendable guys.
Exactly. His very expendable dudes.
Yeah.
And then he's all like, oh, man, you weren't brave enough to face me as I have 100 guns trained on you?
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm just not an idiot.
And I like that he said that.
Yeah.
Because he answered him head on. He was very honest about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm not stupid, okay? You guys are looking right at me, although he did run and take the guy out.
Oh my God.
He got that in real fast.
Stair step off the three dudes was so funny.
But they were in such shock that by the time they realized what's going on,
Yep.
he is out of there.
He's gone. He's just like, well, I'm out. We're already over the bridge. You guys thought you had this in the bag, and
no.
Bunch of idiots. This was so phenomenal. And like Vidyut Jammwal doing all of his own stunts, like, okay, the flips and stuff and kicks were very, very impressive. But then when he was doing like all the parkour stuff, when he was assaulting the compound,
was really good.
So impressive. There were multiple times where I was like, my knees would have gone straight through my body if I landed that.
No, and the choreography was great. It was very creative.
Yeah.
This movie had some of the best takedowns I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
The takedowns were intricate and they all worked. And there were nice, wide, full shots. There may have been a cut or two in there, but it wasn't enough to throw you off. Most of them were like really big shots and you could see every movement.
Yeah. And a lot of it was just like a cut to a different angle of basically the same shot, too.
Yeah.
Like, especially for the takedowns, it was like, okay, we've got 2 or 3 cameras on this. Let's just utilize every angle we can.
Yeah.
And then they'd go back and replay it in slow motion the entire shot.
Exactly.
So, you're not missing any part of it. It's not like cool camera tricks or anything like that. Like, that is all him just like looping around them like a spider monkey.
Exactly. You get to see him shine.
Yeah.
And if you're cutting back and forth, man, I can't tell what's going on.
Exactly.
I want to see because this guy has skills.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see all the skills.
Yeah, I'm not just here for like looking at his muscles. I want to see him use those muscles. Like put all that training to work.
Right.
No,
I like that,
good.
man.
He was great.
And he brought him into his domain. He ran off into the jungle. He knows how to handle it. He had time to set up all those traps too, which was great.
Which felt very, I always hate like drawing parallels to American film, but that trap coming up reminds me very much of the very first Rambo movie where like they're like walking into the jungle and all of a sudden the trap comes out of nowhere and like all hell breaks loose.
Yeah.
You're like, it's like walking into a minefield. You don't know how many mines you've missed behind you or around you when you hit that first one. But that first one is what suddenly sets off like, oh, we're in trouble.
Fear.
Yeah, exactly.
And that type of a setting where there's stuff everywhere. Mm-hmm. There's plants, there's trees. It's so easy to hide things.
Oh, my God.
You don't know what's coming.
Yeah.
And the fact that he was able to make tripwires out of vines, that was impressive to me, too.
This guy is like the Predator in human form.
Yeah.
Basically, is what he does. My other little nitpick with the movie, I would have liked to see more of his escape from China. Like, I thought at the beginning...
He just kind of showed up, yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of showed up.
We could have maybe flashed back a little bit to that.
Yeah, you know, because like it felt like in the beginning they were setting up like him being on the loose in the jungle, running away from potentially like the Chinese army or something like that, and like trying to make his way back to India. We don't get the like knight in shining armor story necessarily, but we still could. You know, he could come across her in a village, still in kind of like that border territory between or something like that.
He could have shown up and we could have gone back to it a little bit.
Exactly. But you know what? It didn't detract enough from the rest of the story. Like, it was just kind of a setup in the beginning that had my brain going, oh, I think I see where we're going.
Right.
And then it just kind of pivoted on its head, which I didn't hate. You know, the story we got was just as satisfying. I just kind of would have liked to see a little bit more of that initiating incident of like who this guy is.
Yeah, that I can understand. And who knows, it might have gotten cut out. Could have been in the original.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, who knows how much ended up on the cutting room floor, if that was an extra piece of that intro or what. But I just would have liked to see a little bit of that, you know, running through the jungle. And then the fact that he didn't immediately return to like his commando unit or anything like that.
Yeah. I think, though, that at that point he didn't know who to trust.
That's fair.
So if he shows up, what's going to happen?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because he'd be disavowed by his government and the people who put him there.
Because he was in there with no contact to the outside at all. He just knows, hey, nobody came to get me. So who's on my side? I'm sure he probably trusts his colonel, but other than that,
once the colonel rolled up and like backed him up, he was like, all right.
Yeah.
I can trust this. I can go with these guys.
Right.
But you're right.
I like our female lead too.
Oh, she was great.
She was tough.
She was really. I loved the fact that she did not back down. She wasn't scared.
No.
At no point did she resign herself. She was like, I will fight tooth and nail to not end up with this man.
No.
That is what I'm going to do.
Even when she was surrounded by them, it did not faze her at all.
No.
Nothing.
No.
She was tough.
Even, oh my God, the best moment for her was in that beginning like wedding ceremony where he's like, will you marry me? And have the whole dance number. And all the guys are just like around her like waving their guns and stuff like that. And she's stone-faced. I would have been laughing so hard. Like one of those guys does something just a little bit funny and I would have been like,
yeah.
So like huge props to her for being able to keep a straight face for all that.
And great actress too.
Yeah,
one of my favorite parts actually was when she was in the woods and she was so taken aback and impressed by the way he dispatched everyone.
Yeah.
She was out there reliving the whole thing.
Oh,
she was
so
even doing his
funny.
lines.
Yeah.
And then he walked up on her and caught her. That was a great moment for me. I really enjoyed that.
I love the blending of like the childlike glee that she had in that moment with just the stone cold intensity of her being like, no, you cannot phase me.
Yeah, we
You're
got
not
to see
getting
some
through me.
different aspects of her character at that moment, which was great. And of course, you know, she had googly eyes for him.
Oh my God! I mean, who wouldn't? Like, I mean, I gotta
when she
admit.
had that went into the dream sequence and everything.
Oh my God! Yeah,
she was letting everything just kind of. She was catching up on what all just happened and him. Yeah, that was great.
You know, lost alone in the jungle with basically Tarzan. You're like, oh wow.
Yeah.
All right. Mind is racing.
Who wouldn't be impressed?
Honestly,
he could do
though.
anything.
Yeah, the man is unstoppable.
Strong, silent type. Yeah,
the silent man and his babbling princess.
Yeah, right.
It was such a great little
babbling queen, I think it was.
I will say, going back to our villain character, I really kind of liked the quirk they gave him of the jokes and always telling the jokes.
Yeah.
It's a fun little, like, just piece of character play.
Well, yeah, it made him really interesting. And you almost want to hear the jokes.
Yeah. Like, some of them were pretty funny.
Yeah.
There were a couple that didn't necessarily land, and I think one of them that we just didn't get because we didn't understand the cultural reference.
Yeah, it could be also the translation sometimes gets a little off.
For sure. But for the most part, they were pretty funny.
They're pretty good. And the fact that he was always on his phone, that was a quirk that was really good.
Yeah, it was another good one.
Yeah, no, he has serious shit going on. Like he's really doing things, but he just walks in on his phone. His first time he comes into frame is on his phone.
That opening frame with him on his phone feels like initially feels like such poor choice of edit, just based on like, oh, you want your actor's face, you want them looking cool, you got like the fireworks in the foreground and stuff like that, and he's on his phone. And you're like, we're missing your eyes. Like, what's going on? And then when you realize that it's part of who his character is, you're going, oh my God, this set it up amazingly.
Here are my eyes.
Yeah. Oh my God, the eyes.
And the fact that his character, they didn't really take it too seriously. Like his thing was popping off his shades, and it was
just
so often that it was
again.
comical.
Yeah.
And then at the end, we get the reveal that he wasn't even. Those weren't even his eyes.
He was just wearing those for a choice.
They were contacts.
He was telling stories.
No, I like that.
I think the best part that they did with his thing about the glasses is in that initial scene where he like takes them off. You're like, oh, he's intimidating now, and he's taking them off. And then he just does it a few more times in that scene with her dad. And you're kind of sitting there going, well, this is getting overutilized.
Yeah.
And like, come on, guys, we should have just led with one snatch off of the glasses. And then he keeps doing it through the film. So it becomes a comical thing that makes him look stupid again.
Right.
So it's an active choice. But you don't realize it's an active choice.
No, you don't. And at the end, when he reveals that they were contacts, it makes it even more genius that they did that.
Exactly.
He was really using that to intimidate people.
Yeah.
And then you find out that's not even real. That's why he was
doing it so much.
Emphasizing it so
it's
much.
Such a great little character detail that does not pay off until the end of the film. And I'm just like, kudos.
Yeah.
Kudos to the writers. Kudos to the creative team. Like, you guys did a great job with
smartly
him.
done.
He did amazing.
Because if he was just naturally like that, he probably maybe would have done that one time. You know what I mean? But that was his whole thing of intimidation.
No, it's like, you know, a villain who actually has the intimidation factor only has to do it once. A villain who's trying to appear like they've got the intimidation factor does it over and over and over again.
I enjoyed him as a villain.
He was great. He did a really good
guy.
job. He was serious when he needed to be. He was comical. He like had the right kind of evil glare and smile.
Yeah.
Phenomenal work all around.
Great.
They did a really great job.
Choreography, fight choreography was excellent. I've never been much of a guy who does a whole lot of aerial stuff. I just don't have the ability to do it. So anytime I see someone able to do it so precisely, I mean, to be able to shoot it and not get the angle right without hitting the guy, in an intricate movement like that,
every time.
That's difficult.
Yeah,
that's
it's impressive. And, you know, I'm, again, like, you and I both have a lot of, like, fight training and stunt training, so it's kind of ruined and heightened the movie viewing experience as far as action movie goes, because you're, like, looking for the misses.
Yes.
You're like, that definitely didn't make contact. But this, like, a vast majority of the hits, and there's always going to be some misses in any movie, but a vast majority of the hits always landed, even on those aerial moves.
Yes.
Which is really a testament to how intricate and precise he is.
Your body awareness, if this is your camera and you're trying to sell that shot, and to be able to do all of that and still hit your mark, that's difficult, man.
It's impressive.
Yeah, no, I was impressed. He's
Huge
good.
props to
I
him.
like him.
Huge props.
And you know, not only that, he's a good actor.
He's great.
A good actor, a dancer, and you can do all that. That's impressive.
Triple threat. I look forward to seeing more of his movies, guys. Thank you so much for watching with us. If you want us to watch any more Vidyut Jammwal movies, please let us know down in the comments. Make suggestions. We're always reading. We're always looking for ideas. So please, please, please let us know. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. If you want to know when our next reaction comes out, please, please hit the subscribe button, bell icon, all notifications, and upvote the video. YouTube likes it when you hit those buttons. I have been Michael BOOSE. This is
Brandon SHEALY.
Take it easy, y'all.